Well, that means, Julie, that he's either in the bathroom or he's playing with his chilies. Or maybe that's both. With the chilies. Well, I guess that's the better of the two. Yeah, I definitely do think that's the better of the two. Out of those options, he's with the chilies. So, what is he doing with the chilies? Need I ask? Is he talking to them? Is he singing them sweet nothings? Is he just merely checking on their growth? I think it's probably all of the above. All of the above. Good evening, everybody. Whether you're watching on the horizontal stream or the vertical stream, I see Julie, Dread-Eye, Emma over on the horizontal. And we're going to finish this set tonight. I had hoped Chrissy would be with us to do it, but she's still not feeling up to being on stream. Believe me, even I'm starting to get worried about offering you guys proof of life at this point. But it is what it is. And she's not feeling great. So hopefully next week, fighting fit, back for a show or two. Whether it's building or something else, who knows exactly. Julie says, I've only just finished emptying Boy Wonder's car. He has a disgusting amount of clothes and trainers. Well, I guess that's teenagers for you, isn't it? Well, not a teenager, he's in his early 20s, but they covet things more than they covet anything else. So, I guess it is what it is. But whilst we wait, 24, there you go. Let's get into stage 11. Stage 11 of the Mario and Yoshi set. And like I said, we're going to finish this. It could be an hour. It could be an hour and a half. It'll certainly be done by 9 p.m. But I see you guys in the chat. Have you had a good day? Apart from the emptying of Boy Wonder's car, of course. You know, you did tell me earlier on you were going to do that. And that little bit of drone footage I shot earlier, I'll play that out on the channel a bit later. As we start, running out of things to do, quite frankly. Because we will run out of things. And we'll run out of them relatively quickly. Oh my. It's been a long day, folks. It's been a real long day. I'm feeling it. Don't forget, if you haven't already, please hit the like button. And please give the channel a subscription. We've gone down a few overnight, so we'd very much like to get back to 2,110. And that involves just one person hitting the sub button in order for us to get there. So if you could do that, we would massively and greatly appreciate it as we go through building this tonight and we talk about life, the universe, and everything, and all of that good stuff. If you're watching vertically and you're on your phone, all you have to do to like is double tap the middle of your screen. You don't have to come off the chat or anything like that. Just pop up, double tap the middle of your screen, and that will leave a like on the stream. It costs nothing for you, and it really, really does help us out as we try and grow this thing. Excuse me. Like I said, it's been a very, very long day. And I'm guessing it has been for many of you as well. So, if you feel like telling us all about it, please feel free to do so. Julie says, cleaning out kitchen cupboards, and Dread has to navigate everything again as I changed cupboards. You know what? I can tell you. My wife doesn't change cupboards around. Chrissy doesn't change cupboards around, but... Oh, Jesus, excuse me. But what she does change around is, the living room. Quite often. So you'll come home and you'll be like, this wasn't like this. This wasn't like this. Oh, yeah, I don't like it this way around. I've changed it now. Oh, great. Thanks for doing that. I did kind of like it the way round we had it. I thought that was the final way round we were going to have it. I thought we'd settled on it. No, never settled on it. Never, ever settled on it. Is that a woman thing? Dread says it happens a lot then. I think it does. I think. Julie says, I used to go until got new sofa. Well, I don't think we've ever in our lives owned a brand new sofa. Because we simply can't afford it. We've never been able to afford a sofa. Oh, obviously, we have a sofa. But we always get them second hand. Because there's just no way we could buy one new. Because we are what they call in the business poor. Where's that going? Oh, under there. Like that. Yeah, just like that. So you've been moving cupboards around, throwing the man off his game, and yeah, you've been doing that. I'm is it the point, Dread, that you're actually used to it, or the fact that it annoys you but you just put up with it because happy wife, happy life and all that good stuff? And also, I am judging the people who have not yet liked the stream. Profusely, by the way. I'm not even judging slightly, I am judging profusely. Because I think that needs to happen. Good evening, Amy. How are we this evening? Having a clear out too much clutter. Yeah, well, I certainly know what that's like. Too much clutter indeed. Children and all that, innit? Children cause the clutter. Disabled people are already starting protests in London today. Well, good. Good. You know. And I hope... She who must be obeyed must be obeyed. Well... Well... Dread. Let's talk about this for a minute. Because there's okay. Oh, apparently you hoard Dread, but that's not the point, right? Women like to decorate it, accept it. Look, I'm not saying y'all don't like to decorate, and I'm not accepting it. But what I am questioning is the idea of obedience. Because you don't obey a partner. Oh, it is Ben. Or am I simply being naive here? Because I thought partners were partners and a partnership is not about obedience, but about working together. Or am I wrong? Oh my god, this stage is going to be over well quick. This could be potentially done within an hour. If that is the case, then we'll... Holy crap, I am tired tonight. I am. Then, we'll talk about some of the stuff that's coming up on the channel in the next couple of weeks. I agree. I think obedience is wrong. I think you've got to work together. Emma says you're making me yawn. I'm trying not to yawn, to be honest. I'm trying. But like I said, it's been a long ass day, and so I'll tell you who would have been yawning yesterday. But who owns the majority share in the partnership? There's no such thing. Not as far as I'm concerned, anyway. But they released the cast for Avengers Doomsday yesterday. The latest of Marvel Avengers movie, which is just going into production. And my God, anyone watching that live stream, because they did it via a live stream, probably dead by the end of it. Because on each one, they were revealing each cast member by moving the camera along to the back of their chair and showing you who's in the movie. It took 5 hours on a live stream. It took 5 hours to reveal the cast of the latest Avengers film. And apparently that's not even the whole cast. I mean, that's ridiculous. But they are bringing back Ian McKellen as Magneto, so hey, at least that's a thing. I seem to have missed putting that on there. I was like, what's going on here? Well, yeah, and I think compromise is absolutely the way. Tiana says, hey guys, live from the Duchess Theatre in the West End. Good evening, Tiana, from the Duchess Theatre. I don't know. Right, so let me regale you with my day. So the kids have been pretty trying today, shall we say. So Dexter, we were called by the school to go and get Dexter. So Chrissy's gone out with her father, right? Or was meant to have been going out with her father. And we're called by the school today to come and get Dexter because he is being dysregulating, as they said, and disruptive for the mock SATs. He's refusing to do it. So Chrissy goes and gets him, and he's going to go with her to spend the afternoon with her father. That's fine, right? We thought that's the end of it. So my plan was to finally get out today and test the drone. You know, and do some practice flying and things like that. That was my plan. So I drive about 2 miles up the seafront on my mobility scooter. Because I'm also breaking in the batteries. Batteries work. And I get the drone in the air. And the drone is in the air for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Before I get a phone call from Chrissy. School have called. Lila has been sick everywhere. Fantastic. Fantastic. So I've got to get the drone back down, drive another 2 miles back to the house on my mobility scooter, so that Chrissy can go and pick up Lila and drop her off to the house with me, so that I can then sit indoors and look after her. So that's exactly what I do. And to be fair, my scooter does appear to be zooming along a little bit quicker on these new batteries. Which is fair enough. That's been happening. So, it's just been long, taxing and trying. And I'm tired. I'm very tired. And besides, to top it all off, there's nothing wrong with Lila. Like, she's fine. But of course, they've said that she can't come into school tomorrow. Because school. She can't come in tomorrow. Got to be off school for at least 48 hours once they've vomited. I mean, has anybody even showed us proof that she vomited? Yeah, you don't want to disbelieve your own kid, but in the same breath, she's been absolutely fine ever since. Good night, Tiana. Enjoy the play. I mean, not even a little bit ill. Eating dinner. So, make of that what you will. And in the same breath, you do what you do for your kids. So it's not really looking after them, is it? When it's your kid. But still, I swear to God, the universe is against me actually having a meaningful test flight of that drone. If there is such a thing as the universe being against somebody, it's against me. Because every time I go to have a meaningful test flight of that drone, something else happens. Something always happens. But for the 5 minutes of flight time that I did get, I got some cracking footage. That much I will say. And if you haven't seen it yet, I'll put it on screen after we're done with this. But yeah, I do got some cracking footage of the seafront, and it looks wonderful. I released it both as a short with a cropped in vertical version, and then also as a full scale whacked in version, which looks really good, if you ask me. This is obviously Mario, right? This is obviously going to be Mario himself that I'm building here. Don't forget, if you haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. There are double the people watching on horizontal than there are likes. And there are 0 likes on the vertical, and yet there are people watching over there. So we would appreciate you doing that. So that's my day anyway. It's been long. What's your guys' day been like? Obviously, I know what Julie's been up to. Julie's been helping out her son unload his stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ, Amy. Amy says, Ben, I asked God 2 days ago what I was doing wrong in life. This was after getting attacked by a ram again. I mean, might I make a suggestion? And maybe we don't have rams anymore. Your own or otherwise. Because they seem like they don't like you very much. I'm not laughing at you, by the way. I mean that would be, a suggestion. You don't have to take my advice on board. Obviously nobody has to heed my advice. But yeah, those things are little bastards, quite clearly. I do like tile work. But no, I don't think you're doing anything wrong in life. If I must interject, it's not you that's wrong, it's the rams. You're not attacking them. They're attacking you. You're no longer going into the ramp and they hate me. The U's love me. Yeah, I think that's a wise decision. Maybe they just don't like the fact that they're being separated from the ladies. Yeah, this is definitely going to be Mario. Like, we lack the ladies, and you're keeping us away. But that's for good reason, by the way. Rams are just a-holes. Hold on. Hold on. I'll drink to that. Non-alcoholic drink, of course. But I will drink to that. These Rams all feel like they are a bunch of a-holes. And, you know, their behaviour is just not on. And it shouldn't be tolerated. But imagine constantly attacking someone. They're still just sheep. At the end of the day. That is... I'm 2 stages down and I'm 20 minutes in. I've only got 3 stages to go. At this rate, this is not going to be a long stream. But we shall see. Because I've still got a fair few pages to go here. Ah, see, now I'm not doing more tiling. I'm building off. And there's some tiling on here, but not too much. Not too much. But some. That one's there. With that one there. Followed by another L-shaped tile. Off to the Amish butcher. Ooh. I'm not going to lie to you. I am somewhat jealous of your trip to the Amish butcher. And the lamb that you are procuring. Good evening, Lisa. How for art thou? Hopefully feeling a lot less stress. Stress has been washing over you, and hopefully it's gone now. Because you've got what you needed to do out of the way with and done. So hopefully stress levels are lower. Oh yeah, this is definitely Mario. That's his hat, look. Oh, let's go. That's my hat. So, he's going to look pretty damn cool. Don't forget, please hit the like button if you haven't already and give us a subscription. We're looking for 1 subscriber tonight to get back to 2,110. We would really appreciate you hitting that sub button and joining us along for this ride. So tomorrow night, I'm not sure there will be a show. There might be something shortish. But Saturday, we will be at Legoland Windsor shooting a vlog, video, some scenic park-wide footage, and also perhaps doing a live stream from Miniland if signal allows. We will have Lisa with us. Mr. Coaster Journey will also be with us. And Vaughn. And Shalini, I think. Possibly. Tomorrow Lisa's at the theatre, so we'll be missing in action. Tiana's at the theatre right now. Just don't go completely disappearing on us. Like, let's not get to Saturday morning and I'm dotting around the Legoland area going, I'm pretty sure Lisa was meant to be here. And then all of a sudden you're not there and I can't get a hold of you and it's all gone wrong and... Yeah. Yeah, Tiana's in the West End right now, watching the play that goes wrong or something like that. Whatever it's called. She's watching that. You're coming home Friday night. I'm glad that you're coming home Friday night. Because, like I said, we don't need you to be missing in action when we have things to do. You find that play really funny, so you have seen it. Check out Mario. His hat's on. And I believe this is his big old nose. Oh, this is a Mario, my big old nose. I'm going to go down the plumbing pipe with my brother Luigi. Right. Okay, let's start putting in some pieces, some tiling. Aesthetics, as we like to call them. Or aesthetically, people are making me a Mario. But yeah, like I was saying, that Avengers live stream yesterday that Marvel did to reveal the cast of Avengers Doomsday, those who actually bothered to watch it, just to go along the line of chairs, they were revealing one new name every 20 minutes, and it took 5 hours to reveal the cast on the live stream. And then right at the end, Robert Downey Jr. came into the room, sat on his chair, and went shh at the camera, and it said, Avengers Doomsday now in production, here obviously in the UK. The Royal Courts of Justice is pretty, is it? Lisa said you got a theatre tour in June that will have at least 4 shows in 9 days. Oof. I say oof because oof. 4 shows in 9 days. Do you know what those shows are yet? Can you tell what it is yet? No. Who remembers that guy? We're not allowed to talk about old Rolf anymore, are we? You know, and how little boys had little toys and wooden horses and things like that. Jesus Christ. If people actually listened to his songs, maybe they would have... Why does Mario look like a duck? I don't think he's anywhere near finished yet, but... You know, didn't he also want, like, people to tie him down? Like, Timey Kangaroo Down Sport? Look, there's his eye. There's his nose. There's his hat. Oh dear. Basically, all of the warning signs were there with Rolf Harris. If you actually just listen to his songs, all of the warning signs were there. Is he dead yet? Is Rolf dead yet? Or is he... Because I know he got out of prison. But did he die? Or is he just like a bitter old man now? All I'm saying is a bunch of so-called powerful people were caught up in that whole U-Tree thing, weren't they? Yeah, okay. Okay. It's starting to look like Mario. We've only got 2 stages left to do after this one. It's starting to look like him. So, oh, we're gonna have a bit of 3D texture now. Bit of 3D texture, people. Looking forward to that. Now, I do have the super chat goal on tonight for 1 super chat of £5 or more. I've kind of got lazy with what I will give for that super chat. I will shout you out. And I mean, I shout you guys out anyway, but you'll get a shout out. I think this is actually going to end up looking pretty damn cool once all of the pieces are on here. And tomorrow night, I will be doing one of my 4 episodes a year of All In with Sergeant Grumpy himself. It will be a maximum of 90 minutes. That's made Emma happy. Maximum of 90 minutes. I will satisfy my obligations. But any super chats that would go to Sergeant Grumpy that night, send them here tonight. There's his mustache. Oh, it's me, Mario. I got my mustache. Oh, yes, I got my mustache. Yeah. So, yes, I will be... I say I'll be talking about the news, but I don't really know what's going on in the news. I'm not going to lie. Not really got a clue. Apart from, obviously, the things, the cuts and stuff affecting the disabled. But other than that, I'm completely disillusioned and disinterested, and I'm doing it for you guys. I'm doing it for you guys. Oh, well, this is going to be finished well within the hour at this rate. Which is fine by me, because like I said, we'll take a look. I know you don't, Lisa. I know you don't, and 4 times a year, that's the deal. 4 times a year. To be fair, I offered tonight as one of my days so that I don't have to look at the news again for another 3 months. That was on me. Because, boys and girls, I really am disillusioned with the news. But I know you guys love me going on a rant about one. A lot of you watching here tonight. So I shall do my best to entertain for one night. But I also hear that Ed will be on as well. Which means I might not have to do much at all. Might just have to sit back and look good, and Emma can stare at me. And that's all that has to happen. John said, actually, he said that he was going to sit back and be a producer and not get involved in the show. Right? He says to me, and I thought to myself, you're talking bollocks here. And oh, believe me, like I said, this will be one night and then I don't have to do it again for 3 months. But he said he's not going to get involved in the show, and he's just going to let me and Ed talk. And I thought, yeah, you're definitely speaking bollocks here. Do you think that he would go on a Lisa? This is the 90 minutes. Not 90 minutes. I've already told him we're going to Legoland. You get me for 90 minutes, not a minute longer. We're going to Legoland. Got to be up in the morning. Got to go see Lisa. Been told. Mario's a dungarese. Actually, yeah, that looks pretty cool. And you know me, I'm not going to drink. And also, if people piss me off too much, I have no obligations. I'll just walk off the show. So I don't think people will piss me off. Not too much, anyway. Is that the dog? I swear to God, I can hear the dog howling like a wolf. Something's howling down there. You have drink refill vouchers. They don't have a date in, but are meant to be used within a year. I don't have any new ones. You're supposed to get new ones every year. Right? But I don't have any new ones. I figured I'd just buy a cup. Because you're supposed to get a new cup every year. You're supposed to get vouchers for them. But I don't know if you get them in the post or if you go and pick, you say, oh, look, it's been renewed for another year. Do I get a free cup? I don't know how this works. But yeah, I know that we get a discount on them anyway. What am I doing here? Turning him this way. Why am I turning him this way? Do I need to turn him this way? It's a me, a Mario. You have a rolling monthly payment. Yeah, I have also a rolling monthly payment. And that's what I'm going to have on my Disney Pass as well. The rolling monthly payment. You're supposed to get, once it gets into your second year, you're supposed to get the vouchers again. Because we're paying for Platinum. But apparently not. I mean, it might be worth us having a word with customer service if they're not that busy. Maybe. I don't know. Because quite frankly, if we're paying the same as everybody else, and in fact we're probably paying slightly more for the privilege of getting it monthly, we should be receiving the same benefits. Quite frankly. And you know me. If need be, I'll argue the toss. Oh dear. When you need a piece and it goes flying off. Oh, it didn't go that far tonight. But yeah. But I do like that Merlin and Disney do that with their passes, that you can have a rolling monthly payment. Because, you know, you want to use it, but sometimes you can't afford a full thing up front. It's really decent. And price-wise, it's really decent as well. Is that just slightly overhanging? Yeah, it is. Is it? I'm confused. Evening, Jesse. How art thou? I was confused for a reason. I hadn't placed in a little dot. That would be that I was not quite understanding what is going on here. But yeah, he's starting to look like Mario for sure. So that's pretty handy. How is everyone this cold evening? Well, really warm. First and foremost, really warm. So it's not that cold. And tonight, after the show, I will be playing a few rounds of Fortnite and then passing out. So not too many. Oh, you refuse to put the heating on. Yes, how much did you get filmed today then? I'm assuming quite a bit. Down at the old tower and stuff. First night I don't have dressing gown on, says Sophie. Ah, see. There you go. And also, Sophie, good evening. How are you? Right. So, just turn it over. Oh, and put this piece on. I think Chrissy just sort of woke up and then went walking. She's gone walkies, folks. I'm not really sure where to. You filmed inside on both your Pocket 3 and your phone. I find that the Pocket 3 is great until you want to do zoom stuff or really close-up stuff. Then you've got to use your phone because neither of us yet have a macro lens, do we? So until we get one of those, it's got to be phones for that type of content. Oh, and your glasses died. Mine are currently sitting in their charging case. So I'm bringing two 20,000 milliamp hour battery chargers to Legoland for this exact reason. And I took my scooter out today on it was over a 4-mile run on its new batteries, and it didn't even waver. So I'm very happy. It looks like these new batteries really are what they say they are, and what they say they are is some kind of premium variant. It certainly goes faster. So it's apparently the same amount, 22 2212s. Same as my last ones. But apparently, they last 20% longer. And I've got a feeling that claim is accurate. That's got to be Mario's arm, right? That's what we're looking at here. £100 though. Yeah, it's his arm that pops in there. Oh, it's a me, a Mario. It's a me, a Mario. Turning him over and putting him that way up for the final stage already. Stage 15. Oh, look at that. That plastic goodness. OBS plastic, as they call it. Well, Chrissy has returned and is passing back out now. So, I'm assuming it was a quick break. Just a quick break. So where did you stub your toe this morning? Was it at home? Was it at the Royal Courts of Justice? Was it down at the Tower of London? I mean, if you stubbed your toe at the Tower of London, that'd be pretty ironic. Shit. Paper bag, anything left in it? No. Right, well, let's get on in building this final stage, shall we? So how has everybody else's day been then? Sophie, how has your day been? Jesse, how has your day been? What have you guys been up to today? Much? A whole heap of nothing? Nothing much? See what I did there? This is going to be for another wheel to roll up and down. Oh, anybody sending me notifications on my phone? Like WhatsApp or anything like that? I can't see it. My phone's there. This right here is my phone. So if you're sending me notifications there. Jesse says, mine has been tiring as always. I will have this house sorted before summer. Jesse, what? Okay. I do think we need to have a little chat here. Because anytime I talk to Jamie on voice chat and I hear you in the background, I say, oh, what's Jessie up to? Oh, she's watching a TikTok. She's watching a TikTok. So, if you're just watching a TikTok, how do you ever plan to get your house sorted? Yeah, I'm telling on you. I'm telling on you. Well, I say I'm telling on you. Jamie's told on you. Jamie's the one that's told on you. He says, oh, she's watching a TikTok. Every 2 minutes, she is watching a TikTok. I'm not the one saying it. Why are they Scottish? Well, they're from Scarborough. They're nearly Scottish. You was literally in and out of the living room while he was gaming with us lot. Now, be honest now. Be honest now. We can hear your TikToks. All of the time. I mean, I often say she's watching something a bit more untowards. But we can hear your TikToks. Now, like I say, I'm not having a go. And I'm not judging. But we hear. We toys can hear everything, as Woody says. Or see everything. I'm only messing about. I'm only messing about. You know I am. I am unfortunately, my default position is wind up merchant. It is just the way I am. It's why I play Fortnite the way I do, because I know it really pisses John off. I know it really pisses him off. I mean, it's got to the point where even Jamie says Ben's off doing Ben things, and he knows exactly what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Just, oh, Ben's off doing Ben things. I can't help it, folks. He's like, oh, we should stick together as a team, you know. And I like that idea. I do like that idea. But I also really, really like the idea of running off and getting myself killed on the game, because all you hear from John is, oh, for fuck's sake, he's down again. And I think, yep. I do it on purpose, because it gets the reaction I'm looking for. And maybe that's a mean thing to do. Maybe it isn't. Who knows? We really are going to be done on this within the hour. You just sent me your manky toe. What, you cut it off, you put it in a box and sent it in the mail? He can't see it right now, but it is there. Jesse Houck says, I can always count on Ben to wear vibrant colours, and I'm in a gloomy mood. Much appreciated. Take this like on your stream. Thank you very much, Jesse. Look, I'll even go even bigger for you. Look. Vibrant colours. And then speaking of vibrant colours, Mario is coming along well. He's quite vibrant, isn't he? Looking good. No, Jesse, please do encourage me. Don't listen to other Jesse. Keep encouraging. She stubbed it this morning on a bathroom tile, and it's very brute. What? Just from one stub, it's that brute. I'm gonna have to take a look at this. You know I'm gonna have to take a look at this. I can't get into WhatsApp on my computer, but if you send it to me on X, we can show everyone. Because I can put that up. You needed to put tights on and leave the house. I didn't realise until you came home. Yeah, if you put it on X, we can show everyone your toe. And it then just doesn't have to be for just me. I'm assuming that notification was you sending it to me on X. I'm going to assume that's what that was. Because my phone just vibrated in the holder. So, I mean, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I think that's probably what it was. She says, my feet are dreadful though, be warned. I will vet it first to make sure you have your mum's bendy toes. Is there anything wrong with your mum's bendy toes? What am I doing? What on earth am I doing? That goes there. There. And Jesse Howe, so sorry to hear that you're feeling gloomy and you're feeling down. That sucks. It does suck. Well, Chrissy would say all feet are gross in general. So, yeah, just like Jesse says. But there are people who really, really like feet. A lot more than they should, I might add. A lot more than they should. But they really, really like feet. I mean, I'm certainly not one of them. Jesse, do you really like feet a lot more than you should do? And that's why you're saying feet in general are gross? You're just trying to cover it up? You're just going, oh, you know, feet in general are gross. Yeah. Feet in general are gross. I don't like feet. Not me. Not at all. No. That's the kind of the vibe I'm getting from you, Jess. The vibe I'm getting. She's gonna call me names in a minute. She's just gonna call me names in a minute. It's your safe word, toes. Jesus Christ. It's Family Guy, isn't it? Where she tells him the safety word is banana. I'm genuinely curious now. Is your safe word toes? At least Lisa. Jesse says, for fuck's sake, I do not like feet. Is the one kink I will shame. Are you ironically shaming it though, so that people don't find out? Is that what's going on here? I'm sorry. Like I said, wind up merchant. That's default setting for me. I can't help it. I just cannot help it. Lisa says, careful or the algorithm will attract the toe lovers. Well, I actually don't mind that. And I'll tell you why I don't mind that. Because if the algorithm attracts anybody, it's all good. Oh, Jesus. Right. It goes that way around. And pops on there. Okay. I've got one more piece here. Does it go on? Is it done? I've missed it from somewhere. Where is this piece missing from? How can I have this piece here? Ah, see, yep. Tiana won't abuse me on Fortnite. She won't. Okay, so we're going like that. Oh my. Here we go. Oh god. Come on, get on there. It's done. It's actually done. Jesse, Dread, be careful what you wish for. That's all I'm saying. Be careful what you wish for. Check this out. You can't really see it from the above camera, so I'm going to go to big cam. Oh dear. Look. Oh, his cape moves. His cape moves with Yoshi. Oh my god. And then when you want Yoshi to breathe fire, he can. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is amazing. Go on, Yoshi. Keep walking. Breathe some more fire, Yoshi. Oh, Yoshi. I mean, all the mechanisms on the back to make that work. It's quite insane. It really is quite insane. Right. Julie, you're right. It is nuts. And it looks like the thing it's supposed to look like as well. That looks like Mario and Yoshi, doesn't it? They've done a bloody good job here. They've done a bloody good job. So, I don't really want to jump off just yet. So what we're going to do is, hold on. Not that one. Yeah, that looks good. So if we go there and there. There and there. So I'm just going to move my screen so that there he is. Should we put him in frame with me? Look, there. Oh, look, there he is. You're on 34 still. Right, well, we lost 5 subscribers today, so we would really appreciate us being got back to 2,110. So that's just 1 subscriber required. I don't get why we lost so many, but we did. Okay, so I'm going to go on to YouTube. We'll watch the Avengers live stream in a minute. Well, I say we'll watch it. We won't watch it. I've got on here for a reason, because I want to show you. If I go to my channel and I put in, I'm going to bring some audio in, because if you haven't seen it yet, I published a little video of test footage that I shot today down on the seafront from the drone. So this is just footage that I shot today on the seafront when I had my 5 minutes with the drone. You see a little handsome bastard sitting on a scooter in a minute. Hey, look, there he is. So yeah, I shot that test footage today with the drone over the seafront. Looks so clean, the water, does it? Damn, the sea's blue down south. Yeah, it is. I do need to work on a few things like exposure settings and stuff like that. But yeah. That's just basic out of the box settings. All that I've changed on it is I've changed it up to 4K from 1080, which meant a 5-minute video was 4 gigabytes in size. That's insanity. 5-minute video was 4 gigabytes in size. So, but yeah, Dread, I agree. Really nice quality. And is going to be very good for what we're going to use it for mostly, which is going to Kempston Hardwick in Bedford. Hopefully the first time we're going to go there is in about 10 days' time. 9 days' time. To do periodic, very periodic, as in every fortnight, if we can do it, updates at Universal Studios Great Britain. Which we're looking forward to doing. Droney McDrone. That's what you've named it, isn't it? Droney McDrone. But yeah, that's the quality of what's coming out of the drone at the moment. What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna quickly see if that Avengers live stream. I want to show you guys what took 5 hours. You're not gonna believe this. Avengers Doomsday announcement. Okay, that was... So they got a 1 minute 46 version of it. But the actual live stream, here it is, was 5 hours 27 minutes long. 5 hours and 27 minutes to reveal each name on each chair. Basically so they could get down to this, which was just revealing chairs. That's it. But it just took them so long between each chair that it took 5 hours and 27 minutes to reveal them all. That's insane. And you know what? People watched it. What? How long is the drive from home? What, to Kempston Hardwick? Let me check. Let's go to maps. So we're gonna go Google Maps. We'll put it up. Right. So we're gonna go Kempston Hardwick. Okay. We want to get some directions. We'll start in Eastbourne. Kempston Hardwick. We'll start the Eastbourne Academy. So to get there, it takes 2 hours and 24 minutes. It's 135 miles, so it's a 270-mile round trip each time we go and film the site. It's in Bedford. So, I mean, it's not too far from Lisa, I don't think. But yes. That is my journey. 2 hours and 24 minutes each way. So yes, it is a long day. You're correct, and that's why we're going to... It's a big commitment for the channel. It's a big commitment. And that's why we need to make sure we've got the best quality that we can possibly get. Really? Because if I'm doing a 5-hour round trip, I'm probably 2 hours on site, you know, flying and shooting. each battery's got 34 minutes of flight time. We've got 3 batteries at the moment. We might see down the line if we can get more batteries. But as it stands, we've got 3 batteries. So yeah, it's a long old journey. It's a long old drive. Okay, let me look at this toe of Lisa's quickly. Oh! I don't know if YouTube will actually let me show that. It is that bad. I'm not sure that they'll let me show it. Genuinely. I don't think I'm going to because... But ouch! Yeah, that... Are you sure you stubbed it and didn't, like, drop a comically oversized anvil on it or something? Because that's bad. Hold on. I'll show you a lower res version of it. What I'll do, because I don't need the phone up anymore. I don't need the overhead camera. So what I'll do... You stubbed it, but you're pretty certain it's broken. I think it could be. I think it could be. Right. I've zoomed in on it so that... Look at that. That looks broken to me. It doesn't look great. That's quite bad. If you feel sorry for her toe, go sub. Yeah, that's definitely... I think that's broken. I think it's time to get up the A&E and get that taken a look at. If you can. Because that's bad. Do you all agree with me? Do you think she should properly go and get it looked at? Because, ouch. Just ouch. Isn't this guy so cool? Look at him go. Whee! And don't forget, people. Yeah, I would say you definitely needed checking out. I would. It's fine, you've broken them before, you'll tape it if needed. It's still hurting on Saturday, then you'll get it seen in urgent care. Okay, well, I need... Saturday, somebody remind me I need a roll of black electrical tape. I actually do need to take a roll of black electrical tape with me. So someone please remind me and send me a message tomorrow and say, don't forget black electrical tape. Because it's to help make my glasses work. I'll explain at another time. Exactly, Lisa. Exactly. I'm just going to check my pocket free bag. Just checking my pocket free bag to see if I've got anything in here. I don't. But I probably should charge the DJI mic too. Yeah, check that out. It's a DJI mic too. It came with the glasses. Not the glasses, the pocket free. Came with the pocket free. And I've not used it yet, so I don't know how well charged it is. But they're not cheap either, aren't they? Let's face it. They're not cheap at all. I've got 2 DJI Mic 1s in the charging case. They're a bloody good bit of kit. They really are. And obviously these Mic 2s they're just going to be better. So, if you can get better, that's what they are. Anyway, folks, I know this has been somewhat of a short stream tonight, but I don't see a need to continue. We've completed the set. We've hung out. We've watched some drone footage. Yoshi has been periodically breathing fire. And I think we're all good. And like I say, I know it's early, and I know it's not been a long one, but I'd rather not continue for the sake of continuing, give you punchy, good quality content, and get out while we're still, you know, not struggling for things to do. Lisa says, have a great night. Lots of tower footage coming over the next week. I do like tower footage. It doesn't matter what tower it is. I like tower footage. I do. And I might be back tomorrow night here at 7 p.m. I might not. I'm not sure yet. But I will let people know. So with that in mind, I'm first of all going to say good night to the vertical stream. Good night, vertical stream.